What's up? We're the Vegas Benchwarmers. I'm Eric, he hate me 702. This is
Geremy with a G.
And even though he's not wearing any Raiders gear, we're in a house full of Raiders gear. And right now, I got on the Chiefs Super Bowl. Let me see. What? No, shut up. Chiefs Super Bowl shirt with the Chiefs Kingdom hat. And the reason why that is so important, because we are talking about the Chiefs and the Raiders rivalry. This is a rivalry that I'm sure has split up many families. I'm sure this rivalry will go down and be talked about in the history books along the same rivalries as the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Lakers and the Celtics. I don't know any hockey rivalries. Sure that this rivalry is, well, actually, it is actually one of the most bitterest NFL rivalries.
Yeah.
It's a very violent NFL rivalry. There have been coaches that have said that their only job was to beat the other team. That is the easiest way for a coach to get fired. Used to be. It's not that way anymore. But it used to be. That was the easiest way for you to be in bad graces with the owners.
Yeah.
Rivalry dates all the way back to 1960, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Since the AFL was created.
It was the best rivalry back in the 60s, 70s, 80s.
It was. They've always been in the same division. And that's why when people ask, why are the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC West when they're nowhere near the AFC West? And the reason why is because of the Chiefs and the Raiders rivalry. When they were redoing the divisions, they did not move them. Al Davis was a huge person in saying, nope, we got to keep them together. So that is how big the rivalry is. That when the NFL was redoing stuff, they're like, nope, we're not touching y'all. We'll move Seattle.
Yeah.
This is something I didn't know. Doing the research for some of this video to get some of these cool little stats, there's only 4 teams with the winning record against the Raiders.
Well, I know one's the Chiefs.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know who the others are.
Ravens, Texans, and Patriots. Like, that's just kind of amazing. Well, Texans haven't been in the NFL.
It ain't the Texans no more. They got too many ex-Raiders players.
That's true. They're the Raiders graveyard. So I did not know that at all. But there's been some huge games. There's been some very, very violent games. One of the most violent games was in 1970 when Lynn Dawson was running. It was late in the fourth quarter. We had a lead 17-14. Lynn Dawson, the quarterback, was running for a first down. He got the first down, fell to the ground. And boy, 1970s football is a lot different than 2020 football. Because Ben Davidson came out of nowhere and lit that motherfucker up. Hit him in the helmet and everything.
Old school football is a lot
Boy, he lit
football.
him up. And what ended up happening was the receiver, Otis Taylor, came in and started hitting him. And it was a huge Blinch Carrier ball. And after all of that, there were so many penalties that negated the first down and it made us into bunting. And then you guys go down. All we had to do was get the first down to run the clock out. And then the Raiders go down. George Blanda, I think his name is, field goal, 48-yard field goal, tie it up, y'all win in overtime. What the fuck? What? I mean, that...
There's been some great games between the Chiefs and the Raiders.
Oh, there's absolutely been some fabulous...
I just want to beat y'all once.
Fabulous guys. Like 2010, the 23-20 overtime.
Yeah.
Where you guys beat us. There's another overtime game in 2011. Then we got that one. There's one in 2000. I hated that game. That game pissed me the hell off. I was so mad at that game. I was so mad. I was watching that with my dad. I was so mad. That wasn't even fair. I was so mad. That's like the same. Is it the same year?
This thing is so hard to. You pulled up the Chiefs side of it.
Yeah, of course. I just pulled up the Raiders, the scores.
I thought you just had like all the games. I didn't realize
these
you
are all the
pulled
games.
Up all the Chiefs.
No,
like the Chiefs side of it.
No, they just
because I'm looking at this.
Oh, the wins and the
scores,
losses.
Like what?
Oh yeah. So it's on the Chiefs side. I just went to Football Database, and that was the first one that came up. Yeah. So, yeah, there's been some really, really great games. Not any recently. And then.
Well, I mean, I think the best recent one would be this one.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, when you guys almost beat us.
2018.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably the best.
Yeah, when you guys almost beat us.
In recent history.
Yeah. Well, no, this
Or
one.
2017.
The 217. Yeah, the last one you guys won with Alex fucking Smith. But right now, speaking of that, I think we're on a 5-game winning streak? Yeah, we're on a 5-game winning streak. And we've won, against you guys, we've won 12 of the last 15. And then the most wins we've ever had straight is 9. And you guys have had 7. Our 9 came from 03 to 07. Your 7 came from 75 to 78. Doing the research, I thought when I got back to the older games, because I remember you guys being so much more dominant, not like, even as a kid, you guys were more dominant. I thought there would be a large span. Do you see what I'm saying? Like 12, 13 games by you guys. And you guys just went on consistent 4 to 5 wins and then lose 1 or 2. And then 4 to 5.
We've
and then
never
lose 1 or
been
2. Yeah.
a great football team.
No, but you guys are very, very
but
good.
we were extremely well at some points.
Yeah. So overall, look, how many Super Bowls do you guys have?
3.
Yeah. How many do we have?
Now 2.
We have 2.
But it took you 50 years to get a second one.
That's funny. So I hear that all the time. I actually went and watched at a bar yesterday the Chiefs game, and that's the same thing another Raiders fan said was, we have 3 and you have 2. And my response to him was, your last one that you won, I was being potty trained.
Still wasn't 50 years ago.
So how many AFL championships do we have compared to you guys?
I don't know.
So we have 3, you have 1. Saying, so if we're talking championships, we have 5, you have 4. Saying. So overall, 67 to 53 is the overall record. Chiefs with 2 ties. Like I said, you guys have 3 Super Bowls. We have 2. Of course, coming in the last year was 2019. Your last one coming in 1983. Were you alive then?
Nope.
No. Okay. So I was just asking.
It still hasn't been 50 years yet.
No, it hasn't. It has not. It has not at all. You're 100% right. It is not. So
I still got 3 more years.
Notable Chiefs Raiders players. This one also shocked the shit out of me. I'm not even saying Tom Flores, your coach, was a backup Chiefs quarterback in the 60s. Never started. But I never knew that. I would have never known he was a backup quarterback.
But he also played quarterback for the Raiders.
Yeah, but he was also, I know that. But like, I've always known him as a Raider. I never knew he was a backup quarterback for the Chiefs.
That's because he didn't do anything.
Well, also, it was the fucking 1960s. I didn't remember that, but still, like, that is something that is really, really cool.
Well, I mean, how many times, even in today's game, do you remember who the backup is?
No, not at all. Not at all. But you would think, being a Chiefs fan and watching the Raiders rivalry over 30 years, especially with my dad being a diehard Raiders fan, I never knew that.
Yeah, well, you've also never done the research like now.
Yeah, well, that was.
Never looked at it past.
Yeah, I didn't look at it past where basically I was a kid. I knew we won a Super Bowl. I knew who our players were, but I wasn't that interested in it. Marcus Allen. I love Marcus Allen.
The Raiders still love Marcus Allen.
No. Marcus Allen hates you guys.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. There are multiple quotes. If you look at Marcus Allen's games, every game he had against the Raiders, he fucking balled out. There are multiple quotes that he went to the Chiefs to punish the Raiders every single time. Now, maybe now he's fine with it as an older man. But he did not like the contract negotiations between Al Davis. Him and Al Davis were not friendly for a while. Oh, wow. But again, you guys also had Bo Jackson up and coming, so I mean, I understand that at the time. And then, this one hurts my soul. It hurts my soul so bad.
Rich Gannon.
Rich fucking Gannon. So I'm gonna tell you why it hurts my soul. This is why it hurts my soul, because I remember Elvis fucking Gerbach getting injured every year. and Rich Gannon leading us to 10, 9, 11 wins. And then Elvis Grbac comes back week 13, week 12, whatever, and they make the playoffs, and he plays like shit. And then I remember the moment that you guys got Rich Gannon. I think I sat in my room for like an hour and just like looked at the wall and was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, why? Why him? And then he goes on to have a fucking MVP season, takes y'all to the fucking conference championship, fuck the tuck rule. Then he takes you to the Super Bowl, and because your coach at the time loved Gruden so much, he decided not to change his game plan.
Bro, that fucking idiot.
Bill Callahan or whatever his name is. So that's a brief Vegas Benchwarmer history on how the Chiefs and Raiders are rivals and how long they've been rivals. Do you have any heart-wrenching Chiefs moments in like watching games where I think it might have been this game where you just it just comes out of your head like, you know, fuck, this is a moment where
I don't think, not really. Other than, I mean, the only thing I ever bitch about is the refs.
That is true. That is so true. It's not that game. That is so true. That is so true.
I don't really bitch about any Chiefs players.
No, but just like a game, like a moment.
The refs, like fucking refs. Just, I don't know what happens.
Okay, I remember the game. I remember the game right here. It's this game. His name is fucking Jacoby Ford. His name is Jacoby Ford. That's the game. That is a game that fucking destroyed me. There's a lot of things that have destroyed me being a Chiefs fan and my dad's being a Raiders fan. Like my dad tried to turn my son into a Raiders fan behind my back. I kicked him out of the house for a brief 3, 4, 5 minutes when he was 5 years old.
Great parenting there.
But, so this game, 2010, it was in Oakland. We were up 10. We were actually up 13-0. And then y'all came back and it was 14-13. And then it was 20-14. And then it was 20-20. But the 20, the last field goal, in overtime and in fourth quarter came on one guy's hands. Fucking Jacoby Ford. Jacoby Ford was left wide open twice. A good 20. Hey, here we go. Oh, these are the kicks. See, there we go.
Third quarter, 94-yard kickoff return.
Yeah, that fucking sucked. I hated that. He was left wide open twice, and I can't think, but he had 148 yards.
6 receptions
for 148. Yeah, and it came on two of them. Towards the end of the fourth quarter, they're driving down the field. Somehow, his fucking short ass gets wide open in the middle of the motherfucking field. Immediately in overtime, they run the exact same play. And guess what happens? He gets open again in the middle of the fucking field. My dad.
You made Google go off because you yelled so fucking loud.
Fuck you, Google. My dad, that freaked me the shit out. My blackness was about to get the fuck up and leave this damn house. Like, I heard people talking, I was like, what? Anyway, back to what we were saying. My dad called me and goes, hey son, great game. I literally told my dad, I need about a week before I could talk to you. And he hung up the damn phone. That is my most hated moment. And remember, I came over and I said TJ Ford, but it was a Ford. Yeah. I just couldn't remember it was Jacoby Ford. I want to say he was 12 too. Let's see how right I was. What number was he with the Raiders? See, now I think he was 11. I don't know why. I could be wrong on all of these. 12! Fuck it, I was right! That's how bad that haunted me. I still see nightmares of his fucking ass running wide open. It was just a regular season game. It didn't really matter. That's just how much I actually hate the fucking Raiders. That shit bothers me. So, what are your predictions for the game?
Like, as far as what?
What do you think is going to happen? How do you think it's going to go? Do you think...
I don't fucking know.
Like, do you want to predict the score?
Hopefully they put Paul Gunther's fat ass out there and they let the fucking Chiefs run that fat fuck over for a little bit.
Can you say that again a little louder?
No, they heard me.
Okay. I wanted to feel that total vibe and fury.
That stupid fuck.
So, I think, look, there are a couple games that scare me the most on the schedule. And I'm going to tell you, every year there are 2 of them right off the bat. And they are the Oakland Raiders games. And it doesn't matter whether we win or whether what our records are. It seems like you guys always have a chance. Most of the time, you guys have a chance to win.
We have a chance every game we fucking play.
When the game starts, yes.
But fucking defense don't do shit.
Yeah. But I'm talking about just in our rivalry. Like,
yeah, the defense don't do shit.
Yeah, you're 100% right. But there's only been like 2 blowouts.
But literally, the defense don't do shit.
So basically,
like fucking literally.
So you're asking the Raiders to do what?
I'm pretty sure they got the fucking point.
I need to hear it again. You want them to tackle? You want them to
just fucking play football?
On the defense!
Motherfucker, let's put some flags on the fucking Chiefs to see if they can pull fucking flags. Like, I mean, for fuck's sakes, you're afraid to tackle them, just fucking put flags on them and play fucking 2-hand touch.
Score prediction?
Let's say 31-30.
31-30 Raiders? Alright, I'm gonna go with...
I'm hoping Carter pulls out a fucking 4-quarter comeback.
I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna add this up real quick.
How'd you go from 7-14, 24-21? You fucking took away 3 points? Like,
yeah, because I was gonna put that later. I'm gonna go with 41 to 35 Chiefs. And this is what I think is gonna happen. I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna go out there and try to play out of his mind because of what he thinks happens. But our defense couldn't fucking stop a cold right now. They couldn't do anything. Our defense couldn't stop Brian Hoyer or Jarrett Stidham.
yeah, but y'all took over paying the refs though from Belichick.
I'm fine with that. I'm good with that.
Because even if it was a pass, it was an interception.
We're not gonna talk about that. Yes, that was that.
It wasn't a pass, it was a fumble.
Yeah, and the push out of bounds should have been personal.
No, that's on Mahomes' dumbass fault.
Yeah,
Like,
let's do it.
you're there, just run the fuck out. Why are you gonna stop
Because
in fucking bounds like an
to
idiot?
get that flag.
To be a fucking idiot. And I think he deserved everything he got, even though fucking Wise, what's his name, Wise?
Yeah.
Didn't really push him. He was
No.
trying to hold him up.
Yeah, but still.
That's what you get for being a cocky dick.
Who? Which one?
Mahomes.
Oh, but we're still winning, so it's okay.
No.
You can be cocky when you're
Yeah.
when you're
But
first.
if it was any other quarterback, his tone would be different.
You're 100% right. I would be. No. If it was
Yeah,
wait, whoa. If it was any other quarterback that won a Super Bowl and an MVP in the last 2 years, no, my tone would not be different.
It would.
No, it probably would.
It would.
It probably would. It probably would. It's 100% sure it would. I'd probably call him a bitch. Yeah, like Jared Goff. But on that note,
Put me in, coach.
peace.